I just had a conversation with my hubby, and he has been learning AI, right? Like all of us should be learning AI. And he was telling me, he's like, I am so sick of learning AI. It changes every single day. I'm here to tell you, along with MIT, that you don't have to learn every single AI tool that's out there. You don't have to learn everything that's ever been created. It's moving way too fast. There's nobody on earth that understands every single AI tool and uses every single AI tool. So let's all take a breath. We do not need to know every single AI tool. All right, let's get into this. So this MIT research talked about how to use AI in business. And the thing that really got me from that I took with me was that AI is very similar to putting a tire on a car. If you've ever put a tire on a car, you actually attach the tire and you don't tighten all the bolts. You just kind of like loosely kind of put them together. If you tighten one, it can bend the rim and then everything breaks and then the tire is not going to work. So that's what I want you to think about when you do AI. You learn a little bit here and there, and then you slowly implement it in your marketing. Not all at once. Don't go crazy. You don't want to bend the rim of marketing. So one of my clients recently came to me and they were like, I'm so overwhelmed. AI is killing me. And I'm like, what are you trying to do? And so they're like, well, I'm learning Claude, Jasper, ChatGPT, a bunch of visual AI tools. Why do you need all that? And all they wanted to do is get better at copywriting for social media. So I'm like, all right, just pick the tool. Which one do you like? ChatGPT, good. Claude, good. Jasper, good. They're all good. Just take one tool, train it for how you want it to work for you, and then use that tool over and over again for content. So you have to really decide, like, what do you need? What is the actually what you're trying to get to? What's the objective? And then pick the one or maybe two AI tools that you need. So what the IT research said is that AI is not here to replace you. AI is here to help you with your cognitive load, meaning that the work that you have to do, the meaningless tasks, the things you have to do over and over again, that's what you want to use AI for. So for me, right, let's do my YouTube example. I always have to do titles. I always have to do thumbnails. I always have to do descriptions in every single email. So I upload the script. I created my own bot that has best practices for titles and thumbnails and for descriptions. And then I just put in the script and say, create this for me. And so I don't have to do all that stuff on my own. So what can you do in your business that is repetitive over and over again that you can teach an AI to do for you every single time? An interesting thing that the MIT research said that once you try to put relationships into AI and try to do personalized emails to your staff or maybe cold email outreach to your clients and you have AI do that, that's when it all falls apart. This personalization, the relationship building, that is better done by humans still. So you should actually do that. Then once you train the AI to do that for you, if it's a repetitive task, sure, go ahead and use it. But you should really come up with that. Talking about cold emails, don't know if you've seen it, but I did a really good video that shows you a cold email that gets you 40% and above open rate. Super good video. Check it out. Good learning right there. All right. So here's a good way to get started with using AI on a regular basis for marketing and for your business. Step one, pick one marketing task that drains you. So for me, right, it's the titles, thumbnails, descriptions of my YouTube videos. What is it for you? Is it writing first drafts of content? Like if you have a blog post, is it doing research for a podcast that you're doing? Is it coming up with ideas for new topics that you want to teach? Whatever it is, come up with one right now, just one. Now take this one idea and match it to one AI tool. So for example, if you are doing research, a good tool is Perplexity. There's all kinds of tools out there. Easy research. You can either research in ChatGPT or Google and say, like, I'm trying to create images every single day that are outstanding. Which AI tool should I use? And you'll find the answer. All right, so You did step one, you found your one marketing thing that you need help with. You did step two, you found the tool that matches that. Now, step three is you create a repeatable prompt. So this prompt needs to be very, very in detail of what you want it to do. So for example, in ChatGPT, I build my own bots. And so I have like a video bot for me. What kind of thing can you create? You can do it in projects, you can create it in the bot, or you can just do it in a normal ChatGPT conversation and just keep using that over and over again. But you want to train it. And I'm going to show you some prompts that are some good examples that I've used before. All right, before I show you the prompts, step 4 is do this now for 4 weeks, for like a month. Do it for a month. Get it up to 70% where this workflow is really helping you out. You might have to change the prompts. You might have to train your AI a little bit more. But once you get to that 70% and it's working good, then you add on your next workflow. What else? What's the next thing that you want AI to do? All right. Let me give you some prompts that you can borrow, that you can borrow for your next work that you're doing. Here are some prompts for you that are easy to use, easy to implement. For first drafts of content, you can literally just type this into your ChatGPT or Claude or whatever you're using. I'm a marketing consultant who helps small business owner with growing their business. I want to write a YouTube script about lead generation. My tone is professional, warm. Write a first draft I can edit. Keep it at a 7-minute video script. Do not be salesy or use cliches. So I like to do that because sometimes it gets really salesy depending on which tool you use. Like ChatGPT has a lot of cliches. Like you always see the no fluff. It drives me crazy. All right, the next one is for repurposing content. So that means you're trying to make something or you did something already and you want to do more of. So for example, if I do a YouTube video script, I can then tell ChatGPT to also do a couple of social media posts. All right, here's the prompt. Here's a video script. Turn this into 5 LinkedIn posts and 1 email newsletter. Keep my voice and main points. Each one should stand alone. And then you just paste your original content inside that prompt, and then it does it for you. And you probably have to edit. It's very rare that I copy and paste straight up from what the ChatGPT or what Claude gives me. I usually make edits on my own in my own voice. Another good prompt for content generation, like content ideas, because maybe you're like literally looking at a blank page and you don't know what to talk about. Here's the prompt. I help small business owners with email marketing. Give me 10 content ideas that would be useful for someone who doesn't have an email list yet. Focus on practical, actionable topics, not fluffy inspiration. All right, next for email subject lines. Here's my email. And then you actually paste in the email that you've already written. Give me 10 subject line options. Some should be curiosity driven, some direct, some personal. Keep them under 45 characters, no spam words like free or limited time. And then just pick your favorite. All right, last example. This is another good prompt that I use. It's for client follow-up. Write a friendly follow-up email to a potential client I spoke with yesterday or 2 weeks ago about my impact marketing consulting membership. I want to check in without being pushy. Keep it short and warm. My name is Andrea. And then it writes an email for you. Again, you're probably going to have to tweak it into your words a little bit. But these are really fast prompts that you can use. Now, things that the MIT research said not to use AI for is to come up like with your main niche or your main sales tactic, or whatever you're doing, your main thing. They say that you really need to think about that before you type anything into an AI, because an AI is going to give you a very fluffy answer and it's going to give you answers that it gives to every single person. You really want to do that research. Like, what's that blue ocean that no one is doing yet? You really want to do that research first, and then don't use AI for really personal relationship building stuff. You've probably seen this on LinkedIn. It's driving me up the wall. People are commenting, and it's very clear that the AI is commenting. It's so vague, the answers and what they're saying, and the sentence structure is so perfect that you know it came straight from AI. It's obvious to like almost everybody. So make sure that when you do any kind of like personalization, like relationship building, that it's your tone that's in there. If you're feeling overwhelmed with AI and there's just too much going on, here's some homework for you. Pick one task from this list. First drafts, repurposing content, idea generation, email subject lines, follow-up emails. Then use one tool. ChatGPT or Claude are always great. Use one prompt. You can steal one of mine or you can create your own. And then do it 5 times this week, and then you refine as you go. That's it. A little bit of work for you to do, but it hopefully takes all this like craziness and makes it a little bit more like feasible for you. MIT is teaching this. So let's listen to MIT. They know what they're talking about. If you like this video and it was helpful, please like it, please subscribe, and tell your friends. And finally, if you have not done any marketing consulting with me yet, check it out at my website, cmogrowthguide.com. I do one-on-one consulting where I look at your work, we can audit, we can work on your strategy, we can do all kinds of stuff for you. And then I have a group membership that is coaching consulting where you get me again twice a month on group calls, and then I can help you with your work as well. Check it out. I'd love to have you.